So I highly recommend doing awaken bosses very late into the grid. What helps a lot with kind of all of them, but specifically Vardorvis and farming the orbs is the soul. The specialist is really nice, and also getting exposure. So the delve, both of these are super easy to cheese with last stand, like super easy in combo eating. With sunlit bracers, which double your food, you can, shark Karambwan and even like bring a Saradomin brew. You can brew shark Karambwan and heal like to full HP. You can overheal very easily with the Saradomin brew and super restores. You can get these as drops from monsters if you didn't want to train Herblore. Yeah, highly recommend getting most of these things done. So the actual kill is super easy, assuming you have high stats. I have like Oath Plate and some other junk. It's not really needed at all. You basically just want to know the bare minimum of the mechanics, which is really just dodging like 1 or 2 waves of axes. So we are gonna open up with Scythe. You can do the kill with something else like T-Bow. Khopesh by itself at the start would kind of make it a little bit more challenging. Would need to actually not cheese it somewhat. I'm bringing combo eats just because they're useful. We're gonna thrall. Arrange thrall in case he moves around. Alright, and then this is super easy. So we're gonna start with Scythe. We do that. We're gonna start with Scythe, and during last stand, we're gonna dump some specs. So we're gonna watch out for the first axes. That was really easy. At the beginning, they only do like 3 usually. So it's pretty easy handling these. The more you deal with, like in this phase, like the more consistent it's gonna, the more easier it's gonna be when you actually have to. See, I am doing very poorly and I'm still gonna be fine here. So now we're in last stand, we're gonna dump khopesh specs. And we're gonna make sure we don't get like 1 tap by axes at the start of it. Yep, see? You can also, if that doesn't work for you, you can try dumping them at the start of the fight and then scything during last stand. That's how I got my first kill. It's because it's easier to dump them at the beginning. Kind of sometimes. I don't know, you could try both. It's really easy either way. So yeah, this is very easy. Cheese might take you a couple tries even with this method just to get those first axe things done. You can also just do this fight like normally, but Awakened Vard is kind of annoying to stay up with. I would definitely recommend at least Last Stand, and Specialist makes this so free, and farming the orbs too. So I recommend doing this as like one of your last tasks or your last task. So if you're farming Awakener's orbs, which can be used at any Awakened boss, they're not like boss specific. You're going to want to save memory, make sure you have full spec, and this is going to keep your spec maxed. And all you do is just, you're going to want khopesh and as good gear as you can have. The more the better. And you just keep doing this. Now with less gear, it's going to be a little bit less consistent, but with good gear, this basically always you down before he does anything else. I get like 8-second kills generally, or 10-second kills, and you just keep doing this. Keep looping with the khopesh spec. All right, so